us the strength. God gives us the power. God gives us the ability to get through all of this. Corky was diagnosed with dementia in 2010. That's been a few years ago, kids. Because we caught it early, he's been able to take medication for, well, since 2010. And being able to keep this beast pretty much under control. Now, Cork knows I was going to talk about this today, so he's a brave man to let his wife come up here and do that. But he's had advantages that a lot of people with his illness don't have. Yeah, I mean, you know, we forget things every once in a while. I love you, honey. You know, and life gets interesting. And so be it. What if my dear friends told me that sometimes memories are overrated anyway? But he remembers the important stuff. He remembers who loves him. He remembers why he comes to church. He might not remember your first name. Please don't be insulted. But he knows you. Another reason it's such a blessing that we're able to come out here and be with our grandchildren. My brother's Parkinson's was caught early enough where the doctor said, he's much older. He's much older than I. He's older than Dirk. He's really old. 5.5 years older than I am. The doctor said, because we caught your Parkinson's early enough, we'll be able to control it with medication. Parkinson's isn't going to kill you. Stubbornness might, no. My cancer, even though it was stage 3, was completely removed. I did have to go through chemo. But you know what? God made me a better person because of all of this. And I have been through very little compared to what some of you have been through. But I can truthfully say, and I feel it in my heart and I mean every bit of it, I am a better person because of cancer. Because I have learned to understand things. I've learned not to be afraid. Cancer schmancer. Now, I'm not making light of this little boy that we're praying for. Please don't misunderstand where I'm coming from. But I am saying, we as children of God have a strength that no one else has. We don't need to fear the earthly, worldly stuff. Whether it's somebody saying something and hurting your feelings, whether it's your dog or your cat getting sick, whether it's minor or whether it's major. And I was doing some studying, and I said, when you pray to God, pray for big things, because he's capable of doing anything. Well, I know that, for Pete's sake. But you know, sometimes praying for the little things, in my mind, is just as not, if not more important. Pray that God blesses us with a sunny day for a wedding of a friend. We prayed for health. God can heal everything. God's going to answer every one of our prayers. Might not answer the way you want it, but your prayer will not go unanswered. And it might not be answered in our lifetime. There could be a gazillion reasons for that. We'll all know someday when we have that Bible study up in the sky saying, hey, God, could you explain this to us? I've got a list of questions. But you see, through adversity, if we look inside it, and you can look at it without fear because you know your Heavenly Father is with you, you know you're not alone, and you can look at it and not be afraid. Now, I'm not saying we weren't concerned, don't get me wrong here. I mean, there were some pretty unusual, I don't know what word to use, moments at our house. My brother and I have a new closeness. I mean, we were never really separated, but it was like, you know, I lived there, he lived here, we could talk once in a while. My brother and I have a lot more communication now. We call every 9-10 days or so and talk to each other. I'm 6 miles away from my son and my grandchildren, and for years I've been 3,000 miles away from them. Cork and I have a beautiful home in Montana and a church family. We have all of this. Not because we deserve it, and not because we earn it. God bless us. And I pray for God's blessings for each of you. It was very touching to me when I got a message, email on a clergy line when I announced my cancer and I asked for clergy prayers, and the one pastor said, our church will pray for you by name until you tell us your cancer is gone. Somebody in my congregation stood up and said, they're lighting candles for you in California. You want to be humbled? praying for me. Now, I could say I'm a survivor. We're going into year 7. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. But you see, I don't think I'm a survivor. I choose to change that. I'm a thriver. I'm not just surviving. No, I'm thriving. And I'm looking for ways to thrive even more. So I will be my usual overachiever and thriving too. I will do my best. But you see, we all stand around and we say, God, why me? But you see, the real question, brothers and sisters, is, why not me? We have the strength. We have the power. And we have the love of our Almighty Father. In His name, amen. Amen. Let us stand and join together in our closing hymn, standing in the need